Jessica here. A little bit of an update on what's going on in my life. Um, I went out today, and for the third time since I started my transition, I passed. I went out in public uh, to the mall, and I was asked, and the exact words that someone used was, "Ma'am, can you tell me where Dillard's is?" And well, that made me feel really good. The other two times I went to Walgreens the first time, the and one of the clerks said, "Are you ready to check out, ma'am?" And I don't know if most people would actually count this as passing, but I am. I'm counting it. Um, but I was I was on my way, somewhere on the bus. I missed my stop, so got off at Kroger, and a stranger just came up to me and said, uh, "Sweetie, do you have a cigarette?" Which unfortunately I say, "Well, no." And anyway, that's some of the, that's actually the good stuff. Some of the good stuff that has happened since I started my transition. As you maybe notice, my hair does seem a little longer. Um, I actually had gotten this Wednesday. I got it in the mail. You know, I'm happy that I was able to that I had gotten it. I do have another one coming, which is a lot shorter. It's pretty much in the style of a bob. It'll come pretty much about, right, right, come like right, right down here. But anyway, some bad stuff that some not so great stuff that has happened is uh, that I was unable to go into women's group. Fortunately, I was able to leave early on Monday. Unfortunately, when I had come back the next day, they had talked about, maybe allowing me to go into women's group, and unfortunately, they had decided no. At this time, I'm not sure I'm even going to return to that program because I don't see any real need for me to. Because it's a no-win situation. I go into a women's group. There are going to be women who are going to be uncomfortable. If I go into men's group, I'm going to be uncomfortable. So, it's a no-win. And they probably won't let me go home early on Mondays. They're probably not going to accommodate me. And yes, I'm selfish. I'm focused on myself, but being who I am and what I am, I have to be. I have to focus on myself. But apparently they don't care. So I'm probably not even going to go back there. If they're not going to accept me as Jessica. See, everybody loved me when I had that mask on. when I was Chuck, everybody accepted me. But, now that I'm being Jessica, now that I'm being who I am and what I truly am, it's like they don't care. And, I'm, I just can't put up with it. I mean, why should I sacrifice, my own comfort, for the comfort of others? They obviously are unwilling to sacrifice their comfort for my comfort, so, why should I even go back? And I am, I think I am getting recognized more in the building. That I am, what I am. I am who I am. I mean, I go back. I mean, I go out, and and in public, I dress up even at home. When I'm inside my apartment. And yes, I think people do talk. They do laugh, but you know what? Let them. People are going to think what they want to think. People are going to say what they want to say. It's not going to bother me at all. I mean, as long as I'm happy doing what I'm doing, and I am, I am very happy doing my transition. So I don't really care what other people think. I mean, one thing I definitely wish I could tell everybody, on here that's watching my video, is that I'd finally gotten on HRT, but that's not going to happen. At least not for another several months. Not I'd say not until I can prove to my therapist, that yes, this is how I'm going to be. I'm not going to go back. I'm not going back on my transition. You know, and that's pretty much all that's been happening. I haven't really been to Christopher's in a while, but I'm probably going to go next time I have money and just have me a beer, maybe. I don't know. I might have me a beer. I don't know. I might not. I mean, I don't know if I should actually be saying that, hey, I'm going to go have a beer, I, you know, although, I still have things to work on in my transition. Like, I still have to learn how to walk, and I need to really perfect my voice. I mean, because this voice may sound feminine, but I don't think it's feminine enough. I gotta perfect my walk. I got pretty much the only thing I really have down pat is the way I sit. I sit really well for a woman. um, Probably won't go into very much more detail about what's going on until my next video. So make sure you subscribe and leave a like, a comment, like, way to go, girl. You're not afraid to go out and be yourself. you know. Anyway, bye everyone.